Boom. And then we're going to head into the game. So this game is the jam.
First,
Oh, hell yeah,
I joined
Boone.
the enemy.
I am
Then
absolutely
I tricked them
loving
into
it.
standing around like idiots. Then, oh, but I've said too much already.
The NPCs, they cannot shut up though. I don't know, but yeah, this game has a very, how do I say it, like a CRPG, a computer RPG feel, like the old school Fallout games, or Wasteland, Wasteland 2, Pillars of Eternity, those type of games is what it feels like, and I absolutely love it. It is so good. Like, you know,
Yes.
you have your party, you level them up, and everybody has different skill sets, and it's really cool. I really dig it. So anyways, guys, we are playing... I almost said Pillars of Eternity. We are playing Tyranny yet again tonight. This is the fourth day in a row that we're playing Tyranny. It's a pretty damn good game. I'm enjoying it. A lot of other people are too. But yeah, let's dive right back into it. We recently took this pillar. As you can tell, we're way high up. We're on top of a pillar. And this thing is massive. Like, let me go to the world map and you'll see what I mean. Massive. So we were on the top of this thing, and for some reason, somebody thought it'd be a good idea to make a forge on top of here. Why? I don't know. But yeah, so we have a forge. So that's interesting. Usually I like kind of a zoomed in view on my characters instead of being like, vroom. But anyways, it looks like my party members want to talk to me, so let's see what they have to say.
So, your latest acquisition has me thinking about the spires some more. By all accounts, they go as far back as the old walls. Over the centuries, the nobles of the tiers have claimed the spires, but they've only ever battled over the land at the ground level of the monuments. I've never seen the glyphs of a spire light up in all my years. Not until you show up. If this were an isolated incident, I'd be confused. But it seems the spires, plural, are somehow connected to you. What's your secret?
I don't know. I've studied at Tanan's feet. I've proclaimed edicts. I've broken them too. I'm sure I've been exposed to all sorts of crazy-ass arcane powers. A long sigh escapes Lantry, and he sticks his quill in his mouth, chewing on the tip. His head tilts from one side to another, muttering incoherent half-words. Shouldn't that be like incoherent? I don't know. Out with it.
If I had the words for it, I'd share. I'm just not sure what to make of it. I'm realizing how much more there is to learn.
Yeah, let's talk further. Oh, never mind. I thought it was about what's going on. Looks like Barrack wants to talk about some shit.
Civil war divides the armies of mighty Kairos. The reckoning that comes of this failure will be great indeed.
See, and this is the really cool thing that I like about this game. Anytime someone mentions something that is important, you can mouse over it and read about it. And then you can right-click, and it will give you a lot more information about it. So you don't have to always be wondering, what's this mean? You know, like, for instance, Final Fantasy 13, where they keep using these weird words like l'Cie, fal'Cie, and all this crazy stuff. With this particular game, you can just mouse over something, and it will tell you what the hell that is. So that's really cool.
We find ourselves in the darkest times. Brothers and sisters who fought for a similar cause now skewer each other over blighted lands in the favor of distant powers.
Boone, gonna be lurking. Yeah, no problem. No problem. What would you have done at Vendrian's Well?
Backing the disfavored was the only logical choice. Graven Ash is the only Archon worthy of your confidence, and you were wise to recognize as much. Naturally, I would have done the same.
Yeah, the Disfavored is another faction within this world. There are two factions that are kind of pitting against each other. The Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus. I'm backing the Disfavored as my people. And Graven Ash, he is the leader of the Disfavored. So just a little background.
Whatever others might say about what happened in Vendrian's Well, you acted from instinct. I can't help but respect that.
Onward! Hell yeah! Now, what's up with Ebb? Reputation ability unlocked. Oh yeah, as you gain loyalty from your companions, you can also unlock loyalty abilities. So that's cool. Alright, Ebb, what's up with you, girl? Ebb nods at your approach and offers a curt bow.
What is it you need?
Let's discuss matters at hand.
Disfavored. You want my advice? My advice would be to get close to Graven Ash and plunge a poisoned shiv in his ear.
Graven Ash is my ally, and I won't entertain such treachery.
I will never understand why deceit is the first instinct of all Tearsmen. You are right to take offense.
Ah, right. I'm speaking out of line. But I don't really know what to say here. I hate the Disfavored, but I'm sworn to your cause, so my honest opinion won't do anyone any good.
So she doesn't like the Disfavored, apparently. But she's a really good mage, so I have to bring her with me. So anyway, what's this? Reputations. Oh, right, this is really cool. It shows you your loyalty and your fear with different people throughout the world, your companions, different factions. It's really cool, like the leaders of various factions as well. Different companions, and then, like I was saying, the Disfavored, I am just, like, way up there. So yeah, really cool. So anyways, let's continue. And this is the cool thing. Since I unlocked the second spire at Lethian's Crossing, if I go to the world map, and I find the Mountain Spire, check this shit out. I can teleport from one spire to the other instantly. That is so fucking cool. I love it. So that's a cool thing that we unlocked by unlocking that second spire. Very cool. So let's see what our merchants have here, because we've hired some various merchants for this area, and hopefully they're pretty good. I don't know though. Show me what you got. I don't see anything that's all that great, honestly. So let's just roll.
I got it.
There's Verse. She's one of our companions. Corpse Eye. Swordbreaker. What's up with him? I'd like to train. So he trains two-handed weapons. And I'm going to train Barrack in two-handed weapons. Let's see, and nobody else can train. Each of your levels, you can only train so many times, which is 5 times, in a particular skill. Now I've been training the heck out of Barrack in two-handed weapons, so he should be an absolute powerhouse in two-handed weapons. So okay, let's continue our journey. What do we have here? A trial of Archons. So we need to either gather evidence against Graven Ash or the Voices of Narat. The Voices of Narat is the leader of the Scarlet Chorus, which is the faction that opposes the Disfavored, who Graven Ash is the leader of. Into the Maelstrom. What's this? Meet Graven Ash at Hearth. Okay, let's do that. World map. Now, where is Hearth? Right here, okay. Is there anywhere else we can check out? Bastard City, we've been there, been there, been there. That looks like the next logical location. Let's go. Ready to get this going, man. And there's a day system, a whole time system in this game, which is kind of cool. Alright, ooh. This area is dark, dude. Yo. Alright. And here's some stone shields from the Disfavored. Why is the character that I've selected her? Sanctuary for true northerners. We can't guarantee the safety of those who don't respect our ways. Okay. No problem, guys. No problem. Oh, these guys are sparring or something. Okay. That's cool, man. Doot doot. Just looking through this area. Alright. That's cool. Let's see, what's this? Stall contains spoils acquired on the battlefield. Okay. Yo, here's some loot.
See that?
Yoink. What do I see? Oh, hello. Yoink. Some loot over here. Let's go. Can I not loot the loot? Oh, there we go. Let's see. I know I'm probably supposed to talk to someone, but I'm just going to go around the map and loot things first.
Oh, my hairpin. Oh, sure, the lock's open, but at what cost?
That's always my MO, is looking around for things first. Let's see. Is this guy? What's over here? La-da-dee, la-da-da. See, on the map, there are these little ring icons. That signifies loot.
Can't do that.
So, my usual MO is I'll just walk around and loot everything. In any, new area. Looks like there's loot over here. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. I won't lie. Why is she so damn fast? Like, if she was the first one in a battle, then yo. Okay, let's see. Oh man, there's so many dudes. What the shit's going on? Yo. I think I'm lagging a little bit because there's so many dudes. Holy shit. Okay, let's go talk to the person over here. Enkelos. Because naturally, if we came in, that'd be the first person we'd talk to. I'm just making sure to follow everything. What's this? Maintenance cost, forge, what's this mean? New items. Oh, okay, cool. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Okay. What's up with all these guys? There's this Iron Walker. There's Halfway's Dead. The disfavored soldier chuckles with disdain at the Scarlet Chorus fighter. Consider it, not for a second. We pick our soldiers from elite northern families. We don't recruit from flies buzzing over a mass grave. Are the disfavored so narrow-minded? My gang's strength delivered us across half a dozen battles with a line of fallen enemies in our wake. Not many conscripts can say the same. The question is not a matter of your skill, but of your breeding, your training, your pedigree. Noticing you, the Iron Guard salutes. Hail Graven Ash, Fatebinder, if I might take a moment of your time. What do you need? This person comes representing a Scarlet Chorus gang. What did you call yourselves again? The Grinning Bleeders. We have a long and storied reputation in the Scarlet Chorus ranks. Killers of the highest order, my gang. He puffs up his chest with pride. Before I was boss here, I ran with the Broken Shits, the Salty Nightmares, and Trap Gang. Everyone made a name for themselves during the war. Very interesting. In any case, he's asking to join the disfavored, which is out of the question. I've explained the numerous reasons why we can't allow it, but the wretch won't listen. Do you want me to decide the matter? You must know Kairos' laws back to front, and I trust you know our traditions as well. If it peels this lamprey off my backside, I'll allow it. Speaking for my gang, we'll accept your judgment. We're eager to crack some Tearsman skulls with Kairos' army again, no matter what color they'll wear. Let me take your testimony first. Of course, I have nothing to hide. Why can't the recruits join the disfavored? Where do I start? Not only does Graven Ash handpick his disfavored from the decorated northern stock, he takes a personal interest in our training and education. We are his sons and daughters. To accept anything less than our ranks would hold the very process in contempt. The only capacity they could serve would be manual labor, hauling wagons or digging latrines, but that's the work of slaves and not what they've come requesting. Why this interest in the disfavored? Better training, better quarters, iron weapons. The disfavored have everything we wanted out of joining the military. We want to serve Kairos to the best of our abilities. Is that asking too much? Old Ironclad here seems to think so. Their respect for command leaves something to be desired. I agree. Why did you leave the Scarlet Chorus? Our old gang boss fell at the last battle of Vendrian's Well. We saw how the disfavored operated and realized there was a chance for a better life. A longer one, too. Desertion happens every day in the Scarlet Chorus. I can tell you that we won't be missed. Alright, I'm ready to make my ruling. Gain average wrath at the Scarlet Chorus. Gain average favor. Gain average favor. Huh. You know what? You abandon your duties. Execution is the only recourse. What? Who said that was an option on the table? Tanan doesn't tolerate desertion, and neither do I. My thanks, Fatebinder. I'll make sure this derelict is handled appropriately. You have my permission to hunt the rest of the gang as well. To be sure! The officer nods with enthusiasm. One gang cut off from the rest of the mob should make for an easy enough hunt, and my archers are in desperate need of target practice. We are such assholes. Dude. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so... Akalos. Greetings, Fatebinder. Akalos, 32nd Legion. The soldier salutes. Glad to see Tanan's agent, Grace Ironhearth. Ash's troop has no lack of order, but a servant of the court is always welcome. Between our missing commanders and a Scarlet Chorus lieutenant pinned down, I'm afraid we have our hands full. I suppose I can spare a moment for conversation. You need something from us? Tell me about the Scarlet Chorus, Lieutenant. Seems our troops had this little maggot of a Scarlet Chorus lieutenant cornered at Cato Village. From what I'm hearing, it's the same guy who's been ransacking our caravans the past few weeks. Oh shit. If I wasn't already handling something for Ash, I'd go and skin the filth myself. You being here simplifies matters. Make sure this lieutenant doesn't leave the village with his life. I'll handle it. Good of you to pitch in. No one will mourn the loss of one more chorus rat. He marks the location on your map. Farewell. Alright. I'm always down to kill more chorus. Alright, what's up with these guys? Ovinus. Don't mind my prisoner. Kind of you to stop and chat. I'm in a sticky situation and no one in my gang is alive or around to help me out. Stop wasting the Fatebinder's time. She has better things to do than listen to some criminal's mewling. I'll be the judge of that. Tell me of your problem, soldier. Thanks for hearing me out. The disfavored aren't keen in conversation. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. It's impossible to get a word in edgewise. She glares at her captor. Soldiers caught me outside a breach in the old walls. That's it. I wasn't inside, I hadn't stuck my toe through the threshold, and I wasn't dancing with any bane. I have a healthy relationship with self-preservation. Then why were you arrested? You're only hearing one side of the story, Fatebinder. Our scouts observed this wretch readying to enter the old walls. Her account is flawed. her guilt witnessed by multiple trustworthy northerners. The soldier makes a point of standing extra straight when he addresses you. I'm sorry, is readying to enter the best you have? Because I could just as easily argue that you're readying to get knifed between your shoulder blades, but doesn't count for shit until I see blood and bronze. True. I didn't go into the old walls. Case closed. Before I adjudicate on this matter, I need your mutual cooperation. If you ask me, this prisoner has already been tried and sentenced, but if this little game will silence her caterwauling, then be my guest. I'll stand by your decision. It couldn't land me anywhere worse than this. Okay, what were you doing outside of the old walls? My gang went inside as I tried to tell the disfavored clods 100 times over. I shouted myself raw trying to get them back out, but the gang was having none of it. Our leader discovered the breach and got himself excited over the chance of finding treasure. Try as I might, I couldn't talk him out of it. Soldier, can you speak to this defense? I wasn't there, of course, but I'm familiar with the arrest accord. There was no gang, just a lone opportunist to make her fortune. A lone opportunist out to make her fortune breaking Kairos' laws. The scouts could tell just by looking at her that she was headed for the breach. She's a fiery one, put up quite a fight when they took her in custody. I have no reason to doubt the charges. Okay, so you had no interest in entering the old walls. Never. I grew up in the tiers. Even we knew better than to go inside the old walls, if not because of Kairos' law, because the things lurking inside were like to eat us. What was your gang doing in the old walls? Causing trouble, looting, though more or less than what gangs do. Makes sense. That's, par for the course when it comes to the Scarlet Chorus. Our boss was obsessed with holding his position, which is healthy when you're in the Scarlet Chorus. When he came to the conclusion that the old walls might have some powerful artifacts, he resolved himself to find one at all costs. Funny to see a guy so wrapped up in survival trying to get himself killed. Yeah. Any idea where your gang is now? I never saw them make it out of the old walls, so either they did or they didn't. My money's on the latter. They made it out, they aren't wasting their breath trying to find me, so fuck them. What's a favorable ruling worth to you? She snorts. I'd love to help you out there, but the disfavor took everything I had. Pity, I had a mountain of rings that I would have split? Yeah, split. I thought it said spilt. You can thank our mutual friend over there. She nods to the stone shield. The young lady was captured with some rusted weapons and a pittance of rings. I would hardly call that a mountain. You have your story, I have mine. Did your gang cause the breach in the old walls? What? Are you kidding me? It would either take an incredible force or incredible magic to bash through that ancient barrier. We had neither at our disposal. Okay. Either one of Kairos' edicts or some local mage caused the breach. Whatever ruling you make, don't pin that shit on me. I'm inclined to agree. Don't make the mistakes of giving this one too much credit. Alright, I'm ready to make my judgment. Let's see. I don't want to let her go because I'm heavily on the disfavored side. I don't want to do this. Damn it. Let's see. We're in the old walls, you weren't in the old walls. I rule in your favor. Scarlet Course. Minor favor. Average wrath. I don't trust your testimony. I find you guilty. Fuck it. That's how I'm playing this. Like, anyone in the Scarlet Chorus can just fuck off, man. Is this a fucking joke? Because I'm not laughing. Whether guilty of this or some other atrocity, it makes no difference. She belongs in chains. I'll just bet you're trying to curry favor with a disfavored, and I'm sitting in the wrong place at the wrong time. Pretty much. Well, I'm no one's bargaining chip, do you hear me? Kairos' knuckles, you babble loud enough to topple a spire. Fatebinder, thank you for your time. Solve that bullshit. Man. I said, man, I'm being a dick. Like the stream title says, we soups evil, man. We're just going hard with these guys. Now, if I did do a second playthrough, I would do Scarlet Chorus. I'd call that like a bloody playthrough or something. I don't know. Osmia, what's up? You must be the Fatebinder of Tanan, the disfavored Ironwalker Bowels. Welcome to Iron Hearth. Yeah, thanks. I'm sure that Graven Ash appreciates any help you can offer. Circumstances have a way of coming together so that the disfavored are always stretched thinner than we would like. What can I do for you? Why are the disfavored so overworked? She rubs her palms together and frowns. We're trying to shoulder the brunt of this civil war without the strength of numbers. The Scarlet Chorus can throw 1,000 disposable bodies at an issue without a second thought, but we're forced to be a little more discriminating. We might be trained to deal with the stress of combat and all-night drills, but we're fatigued even by the high standard we set for ourselves. She studies you in a cautious manner. Not that I need to burden an agent of the court with my misgivings. Once the war is over and the tears are properly subdued, my hope is that Kairos dispatches some relief troops to support the occupation. We all deserve a season of rest. The court is always receptive to the need of soldiers. Your point is noted. That's very generous of you to say, Fatebinder. I'm grateful to know that someone is listening. A nervous smile brightens her expression. Where were you during the conquest? After the Edict of Storms hit, I spent much time among the ruins of Stalwart, digging out survivors from the Legion. I'm afraid I didn't find much. She glances up at Barrack. You must have moved on by then, or else we would have assembled a team to excavate you. My prison moved with me. There was no reason to tarry. He bows his head respectfully. I still think about the brothers and sisters we left behind. Sometimes I can imagine that I hear their voices carry on the wind. Damn. I'll be on my way. That is some deep shit, dude. Quartermaster, are you selling some shit? Even though you're not a fully fledged disfavored recruit, I've been authorized to grant you purchasing rights from our store. Within certain limits, of course. Okay. That's cool. Gotta make sure I can keep on talking. What limits are those? It's nothing personal, I assure you. Graven Ash wants us to control our supplies without restricting access to his army's supporters like yourself. The finest arms and freshest provisions are preserved for the soldiers under his direct command. I'm sure you understand. The Archon takes our protection very seriously. Is an agent of the court not deserving enough? The soldier hesitates. As Tanan's vessel, I'm sure you're afforded certain luxuries that don't extend to us. The same goes for the disfavored. Archon Ash recruited us from the Northern Empire, so we're subject to his favor. Such is his right. The quartermaster scratches the back of his head. I'm not going to incur their wrath, no. Understood. Let's see what you can offer me. Not bad. Oh, shit. Is this the thing with the... Yo. I'm gonna... Light leather armor, light armor, iron guard armor? Huh. They're pretty good, but not super good. Let's see, what's going on over here? Just a couple of nobodies. Okay. So, let's continue on. We will go to Graven Ash himself. Woot woot. What's this? Edict of Storms. Oh. Alright. Oh, there he is. What up, bruh? Graven Ash. Fatebinder. No one in recent history has reached the pinnacle of a spire, and yet you step to the top as if they were intended for your occupation. What do you have to say for yourself?